Coming up on Sportsource, your thoughts on Georgia moving toward legalizing sports betting. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Sportsource. Since the U.S. Supreme Court struck down a federal law that bans sports betting in most states, gambling on sports has been ratified in 38 states. Joining me now is Sportsource reporter Joe Kopshow, who has more on how recently the state government has made headway towards allowing residents to place wagers, whether it's six-leg parlays or even straight bets.
That's right, Brett. I know you've been sprinkling money on those legal player props, but the Georgia State Senate recently approved a sports betting bill 35-15. The Georgia House of Representatives still needs to approve the measure, and if they do, then Georgians will have the final say on the November ballot. I went to the eighth wonder of the world, Sanford Stadium, and talked to people about their opinions on Georgia rapidly moving towards legalizing sports gambling. Can you give me your opinion on Georgia moving to legalize sports betting?
Might as well. I mean, more people are going to do it anyway, so might as well let the state capitalize on some tax money.
I don't really have any protests against it per se, because I feel like people can do what they want with their money per se.
I'm in favor.
And why is that?
Because I feel like there's a lot of betting kind of behind the scenes anyway. So I think making it legalized is okay, but I do think there needs to be parameters and consideration around problem gambling and those kind of things as well.
What are your opinions on Georgia moving towards legalizing sports betting?
I am actually okay with it because I've done it before. So yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
I personally morally don't agree with sports betting, but I also don't agree with betting in general. But I mean, other people may want to.
I just don't have too strong opinions on it. It does seem like there's a lot of regulations in place to try to, put up the numbers for gambling addiction hotlines and things like that, which I think is a good measure.
Can I get your opinion on what you think of Georgia moving to legalize sports betting?
I think it's a good thing to do. I think it's a lot of people have fun with it, but I think there needs to be programs to make sure that people don't get too deep into it, because a lot of people have problems like addiction, and I could see people falling down that pitfall.
I think sports betting is great. It engages the fans, get to watch sports more often, place money, but you have to do it responsibly, which is the most important thing. It can be great, but if you take it to an advantage, it may not be the best.
I'm for sports betting. It seems fun. It seems like a fun thing people do. They're going to do it whether it's legal or not. So I think that it's a good move.
I think it's a good idea because I feel like a lot of people do it illegally already. So I don't think it's really stopping anything having it illegal. So I mean, legalizing it, I don't know. I think it's a fine idea. I think it's good.
At the end of the day, there were a wide variety of opinions on legalized sports betting in the state of Georgia. While the House always wins, it is up to the Georgia House of Representatives to see if the topic heads to the November ballot. Back to you, Brett.